Hey, Prof Stout. Sorry about the headphones. It's the only thing that I could find that had a microphone connected to it that could plug into my computer. Now, I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me to video record this and send it in as my speech presentation. Thank you again. I know I should have planned better, gotten it done in time, and done it either Monday or Wednesday before we left. But I completely forgot that we were going to have to leave Saturday and miss class. Again, I'm very sorry and very grateful that you're allowing me to do this. All right, well, here we go. My day starts out at 5 a.m. when I wake up to get ready for early morning lifting. That usually occurs between 6 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. Immediately after that, between 7:30 and 9, I have to eat, take a shower, get dressed, and still get to class on time. My classes usually last from about 9 to 12 in the afternoon, and then immediately after that, from 12 to 1:30, I have to eat lunch and get to the field to get ready. Between 1:30 and 6:30 or 7, we have our afternoon practice. After all this, I go home, do my homework, eat dinner, and try to get to bed in a timely manner. On game day, if it's a home game, we meet 5 hours prior to game time and are usually there till 4 hours after kickoff. That adds up to about 9 hours out of my Saturday that I could use to do homework, study for a test, write a paper, stuff like that to help me get my schoolwork done. With away games, it's a different situation. Sometimes we have to leave on a Friday, stay in a hotel, play our game, then head straight home and get back around 1 to 3 a.m. in the morning. That's just part of my daily life during the season as a college athlete. Now, we still have the same workload as everybody else. We take the same classes, we're on the same course schedule as everyone else, with the same amount of credit hours, the same amount of homework, the same tests, the same papers. Still have to study and do all the stuff that's required to get a passing grade in college. Now you add on top of that the sport that we love and that we play. We have the early morning practices, we have the afternoon practices, the games, the film sessions on Sundays. And then even during the off season, we have lifting and conditioning 5 days a week, and we only get our weekends off, which helps tremendously whenever it comes to schoolwork because we're not as busy on the weekends. So we have all day to get our stuff done. We also have longer afternoons to get our stuff done, which is why the off season you usually see a lot of college athletes stack more credit hours. When you tie all this together, you get a really busy schedule. Like I was saying, you have the early mornings, you have the school during in between your practices, then you have your afternoon practice, then you have your homework to do in the evenings, your weekends are filled up with games and film sessions, and it just becomes real hectic, really stressful. And not only does the sport take a toll on your body mentally, but also, or physically, but also mentally. You're super tired, you're exhausted all the time, your body aches and hurts, and it becomes hard to concentrate in class. It's really hard for a college athlete to try to manage both. But we grind, we do it because we love the sport, we just do it because we know that we have to. Now, just to kind of go back and summarize everything that I've said, we have early morning practices, we go to class, we have our afternoon practices, we still have to do our homework, we still have to do everything else that regular college students do, but we're adding in a sport aspect of it that we have to plan our daily lives around. It really is busy for all of us. It's stressful, it's tiring. It's just sometimes you don't know if it's worth it or not. But college athletes really do have it sometimes harder than others. but sometimes we don't. But just trying to let you know that college athletes are really busy. We take a lot of time out of our day to go to class, also to go play the sport that we love. And it's like having two full-time jobs. That's what makes it so stressful, so tiring, and so confusing sometimes. That's why we do it. But we do it because we love it, and we just deal with it for the time being and just know that it gets better in the end.